Hunter D, got them all in the hex. DNA don't lie, truth looking perplex. Baby daddy.
What's going on, you young little bounty hunters? It's Bounty Hunter D, and thank you for joining me here on the Bounty Hunter D show, where I talk to amazing people about their relationships. I also talk to amazing people that are trying to find a baby daddy, like Jackie right here. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Welcome to the show.
Nice to meet you.
So you trying to find your baby daddy?
Yes, but I'm certain I know who it is because he's the only person that I was with around the time that my baby was conceived.
Okay. I ain't even asked a question yet, but go, that's fine. So the man in question, what's his name?
His name's Victor.
Victor. And you have been dating, tell me something about Victor. Like, how long have y'all been together?
We were only together for like 3-ish months. Like, it was just like a fling, like, you know. We met like because my friend likes to go to like these like rodeo things, and she took me with her, and I thought he was cute, so we started talking, and it only lasted like a couple months.
Okay, all right. And just to give you guys a backstory, we already contacted Victor a couple months ago, and he was willing to do the DNA test. Actually, he seems like a very cool guy. He's an older guy, seems very cool, very wealthy, I would say. He owns his own cattle company. So you're saying that you went to one of these, I don't know what they are actually called, but all the horses and the cattle.
A rodeo.
A rodeo. And you're into rodeos?
No, but my friend is, and she just wanted someone to go with her, and I thought, why not? Like, you know, try everything once.
Gotcha. And at the rodeo, you met Victor.
Yes.
And obviously you guys hit it off, I'm sure.
Yeah, we hit it off pretty well.
Okay, and you said how long did it last?
It lasted like 3 months.
Okay, and you were intimate with Victor?
Yeah, we were intimate.
Okay. And as far as the baby, what's your baby's name?
My baby's name is Alice, and she's 1 year old.
She's so beautiful. Oh, she's so beautiful. My wife saw her just like, oh my God.
She's very pretty.
My wife wants to be a babysitter.
She takes after me.
She does? Honey, you still want to babysit that baby girl?
Yes.
She's adorable. So did you contact Victor about your baby?
I did. I tried to contact him like, I'd say like 2 months ago, and he was very adamant that he has no kids and that there's no way that that's his baby, but I know for a fact it's his because he was the only person I was with around that time.
Mm-hmm. And there was no one else?
There was nobody else. There's no way.
No way? You're 100% sure?
No way.
Okay. Because you know, when we bring the gentlemen out, they always deny that that's their children, and sometimes they're not. So if you find out that Victor is not your baby daddy, what are you gonna do?
I don't even know, because that's the only explanation. If he's not the baby daddy, then I genuinely have no idea who is.
If he's not the baby, that makes you the Virgin Mary.
I guess so.
Well, that's what you're telling me, because you're like, he's the only one. If he ain't the baby, you got pregnant somehow.
I know, but he's the only one. There's no way.
Okay. No other guys?
No other guys.
Okay. Are you currently working?
I am currently working.
And how's that working out, being a single mom? Or are you, I'm sorry, are you single? Are you still single? Or are you in a relationship?
I'm still single right now.
You are, okay.
And it's a little bit rough, and that's why like I tried to contact Victor, because at first like I thought I could do this on my own. Like I thought I could be a single mom, but times have been tough lately, and I just really think he should like step up to his responsibility.
Okay. And you were able to tell him that?
No.
You were not able to tell Victor that?
No, when I talked to him, it was very brief, and he hung up on the phone on me.
He hung up on you?
Mm-hmm.
And how many times have you tried to contact Victor?
I've tried to contact him like probably around like 10 times. And every single time, it's either my number's blocked or it goes straight to voicemail. Okay.
Now, when we spoke to Victor about the DNA test, again, he was very willing to do it. And he did tell us that you were like stalking him. And I mean, I don't know how true that is, but you were stalking him for a while. You would be where he's at and show up at the rodeos and confront him about it, because he owns his own business with the cattle. And how true is that? Were you actually?
Well, I happened to be at some of them because my friend likes to go to them, and I'm still her friend, and I still hang out with her, but I wasn't stalking him.
Well, he said you confronted him many times. And listen, I'm on your side on this, because if you feel a certain way, I get it, and the baby's involved. I'm not condemning you, but I'm just asking you, you're saying you did it because of the rodeo, but is the real reason you're doing it because you wanted to confront Victor? Let's be honest. Don't be lying on my show, girl.
I mean, a little bit is like
That's what
I wanted
Uncle D
to come
thought.
from, but
That's what I thought.
for the most part, I was just there for being with my friend.
You wasn't there. You don't even like rodeos. You were going to see Victor. Quit lying, girl, on national TV. Quit lying. You trying to find, and there, look, I'm all in with you on this, right? I think that beautiful baby girl needs a dad in her life. And if you feel and you're 100% sure it's Victor, I don't see anything wrong with confronting his ass about it. Trust me. So I'm not condemning you. I'm on your side on that, right? The way he painted the picture, though, well, man, I get in my car, she banging on my window, and
I was not banging on any windows.
Well, I'm just saying what he said, that you were doing all of this stuff, and you get in your car, and y'all was on a freeway once, and you're on the side of them, and you cussing them out, and all that. You ain't doing that type of shit, are you? Because that's some cray-cray shit.
That's some crazy shit right there.
So that's what he said you were doing. I mean, I can understand. That's
because he likes to paint a picture that I'm the crazy one because he doesn't want to take responsibility. Because if I'm crazy, then I'm lying.
It could be that too. I'm just asking you where you doing all of that stuff.
I was going to the rodeos and it was just to hang out with my friend, and I did confront him once there, but it was only one time. Other than that, it was just over the phone.
I'm just saying what he said. Don't kill the messenger. He said it was several times that you have gone to his house. He got a big mansion. You go into his house. Security would let you through because I don't know what you did to get through security, whatever. But he was like, she made through my security, and he said he fired some people. And so I don't know how you did all of that. Is all of this true? Are you showing up at his house? Are you showing up at his rodeo events? Are you doing all that? And again, I don't want to paint a picture that you this psycho lady. And I understand when there's a baby involved, I get that. Right? You got to take responsibility for this baby. I get all of that. But were you doing that stuff?
I was doing it a little bit.
Okay, a little bit. Okay, all right. I just wanted to see if the guy was a complete liar. But you're not going to lie to Uncle D, are you?
No.
Okay, I appreciate that. So you are currently working, but it's hard for you right now. You're saying it's a struggle. You're realizing because the baby's so young. She's not even a year yet.
Because it is a full-time job being a mom.
I would imagine it is.
And yes. Especially a single mom.
I would imagine. And it's tough.
It's tough.
I get it. And you said if you find out that he is not the baby daddy, you didn't even tell me what you're going to do about it because you're just so adamant about, hey, Bonnie Hunter D, he the baby daddy. That's what you're telling me. Like, you don't have no second option.
I don't know what I'm going to do if he's not the baby daddy. I have not one clue.
Okay. There's no other guy?
No, there's no other guy.
No other guy. Okay. All right, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and bring him out. Did you have any other questions for me before I bring him out?
No, let's bring him out.
Okay, we're gonna bring him out. So we're just gonna get it all set up. Come on in, sir. Hey, thanks for being here, man.
Howdy.
Appreciate it. Go ahead and have a seat right here.
Yes, sir.
All right. Does she look familiar to you?
Yeah.
She look familiar?
She does.
Okay.
I know her.
Okay.
He knows me. He knows who I am.
All right. So we spoke to you several months ago to do a DNA test, which you had no problem doing. We appreciate that. Also, you told me some stories about her showing up, at your ranch and places that she's at. And I talked to her about that stuff. So you're saying over the phone that you don't believe you're her baby daddy.
It's not that I don't believe it. I know it ain't my kid.
Okay. So why do you feel that it is not your baby? And it's a girl. Have you even seen her?
No.
You haven't seen her?
I haven't seen nothing. She just rolled in like a damn tumbleweed in my pasture and comes with that she has a kid. I mean, come on.
You had with her though, right?
We did.
How many times?
We dated for a few months. Met at a rodeo.
Okay. So
A while back.
Okay. So you met her at the rodeo. You guys
Yes, sir.
dated. And during that time, were you using protection?
No, sir.
Okay. So the possibility or the chances of you being the baby daddy, it could be there because there was no rap on you.
Like I said, a responsible thing to do as a parent, knowing that you're pregnant, you come and communicate with people and let them know that you got a kid on the way. You try to work things out, but no. This woman took off out of my life. Wasn't a thing to me. I continued with my life. I'm a busy man. I don't have time for nonsense.
I understand.
And then all of a sudden she comes a year later demanding that we have a kid, claiming that we have a kid. Now, I don't think so. I think she's up to no good and she's out to, you know, rip people off and
I just think it's funny that he's talking about responsibility, but he won't take responsibility for his own kid.
You want to talk about responsibility when I own 10,000 head of cattle, a ranch in 2 states, and running the rodeo circuit as a concert.
And I'm a single mother.
And you got
That's a lot of
one responsibility. I got 1 million. So what are you going to talk about one child you knew as well as I, as a person, you come and you let the person know that you have a kid. But
Well,
you
I
didn't
thought I could do
that.
without you.
Oh, you could do without me, so why are you bothering me now all of a sudden?
Because
then?
it's tough times.
Well,
and I think you should take responsibility for your
and
kid
that's
now.
tough luck for you, because it ain't happening, woman. You listening to me? I'm a good man, but I don't play that. I'm not gonna be here to some nonsense, to some scam. I got too much on the line, sir.
Okay. But again, Victor, it could be a chance that the baby could be yours, because you told me that y'all didn't do any saran wrap. You didn't do no saran wrap on yourself. So it could be a possibility that the baby's yours, right? You've never seen the child before, right?
No, sir.
Let me show you how she looked. Okay, it's a beautiful, beautiful baby girl. And do me a favor, come here. So I want you to get a good look at it, at her. So that's her right here. Stand over here so I can show my camera. That's her. That's your baby. Could be. Same eyes. Same nose. Ears look very similar. That beautiful baby could be yours. You can't even look at it. You looking at me. You can't even look at this picture. Why can't you look at the picture?
Because I ain't my kid.
Okay, I just want you to get a close-up of her. Okay, you can have a seat. I just want you to see her. I'm gonna leave her up on the screen. Just in case it is your baby, you can look and see how beautiful this child is.
All children are beautiful, but that one
I
ain't
wouldn't
mine.
say all children are beautiful. Some of them are rugrats.
Well,
So you still don't believe that they're your baby?
I don't, sir.
So let me ask you this. If she is your child, what is your plan then?
Well, we'll take it from there and see if this woman is really about what she's only about money, or what we're gonna do. We're gonna work
I just
things
want what's
out,
best
or
for my kid.
what's gonna happen here, because
I just want my kid to have a dad, and I want my kid to have stability. That's all I'm looking for here.
Yes. That's fair. Don't you think it's fair?
you know what, sir? I've seen enough in my life to say what people do, and they love doing this kind of stuff.
And when you
it's
say
like
this kind of stuff, what you mean by that, Victor?
Pinning kids on men. It's abuse.
I understand. And
It
right there,
happens
we agree
all
on
the
that, though.
time.
We agree right there. We agree. But with DNA evidence, that's undeniable, would you say?
Well,
okay.
well,
And
let's see what happens with the DNA, and then we'll proceed from there.
okay.
And then
So
me and this woman could maybe talk about these. But for now, I'm leaving right where I'm at. That ain't my kid, and I don't want nothing to do with it until we get things straightened out.
Right on. I've got someone on a Zoom call that wants to weigh in on this situation. It's a surprise. I always have surprises on my show. Is my Zoom call ready? So we're still setting up the Zoom. Okay, so we're setting the Zoom up, but I do have a surprise. It's pretty much a surprise for you, Jackie. Yeah, it's a surprise for you. Nice surprise.
I don't know if
You're
I
not
like
excited about
surprises.
your surprise?
I don't know if I like surprises.
No,
right now.
it's just somebody who wants to kind of weigh in. This is an investigative show, obviously, because we go out and we found,
Yeah.
people, find people, and we also kind of dug around and found some people in your past that I think would be interesting to talk about. So my Zoom's ready? Let's get it over here. There we go. Thank you, Lando. Sure. All right. All right. Tyrone. What's up, dog?
All right, how about yourself?
I'm doing good. My producers contacted you because I wanted you to weigh in on Jackie, and I've got her here in the studio. And Tyrone's your ex-boyfriend.
He is my ex-boyfriend, but I don't see how he's relevant to the conversation today.
Right, so I'm gonna have you talk to him because that's what I think you should do. Go ahead. Victor, this is Jackie's ex-boyfriend.
We dated like right before me and
Tyrone, what do you have to say today?
I don't know. I don't know how anybody can even date that.
What? I can't hear.
Did I stutter?
I couldn't hear you.
You couldn't?
No, I didn't understand what you were saying.
Oh, but now you do.
Well, I'm sorry, I understand you now, and I didn't understand you earlier.
Ah, okay, good. Well, how have you been doing?
How have I been doing?
Yes.
I've been doing good. What about yourself?
I've been doing great ever since you left.
Well, I'm glad you've been doing great. I'd be doing a lot great right now if I didn't have to be talking to you.
So Tyrone, can you tell Jackie what you told my producers in terms of DNA tests and finding out who her baby daddy is? Can you share that with us, please?
Yeah, like, oof. He tried to hit me up a while back telling me that the baby was mine or whatever. I'm looking like, we were messing around a couple of times or whatever, and it wasn't nothing serious, but I don't know, man. I think this girl wants some money or something, man, but no, it ain't for me.
So what Tyrone is saying, and which we uncovered is you tried to get him to take a DNA test because you thought that he was your baby's daddy. Is that correct? You can't deny that, obviously.
Well, I thought maybe because I was with him right before I was with him, but like, I wasn't for certain, which is why I wanted him to take the test.
Right, and he went and took a DNA test, and they found out that he was not your baby's daddy.
Yes, so the only other explanation is that he has to be the father.
Right, but you told me and everybody else that he was undeniably the only guy. So we found him, and we got a different story. So what story is it? Are you saying that, oh, I can remember now? Because you just sat here on my show and said that he was the only one before he sat in that chair. Do you remember us having that conversation?
I do remember having that conversation.
Okay, so I asked you not to lie to Uncle D. So you lied to me. Because that's not what Tyrone is saying. I'm just saying that. You can't be on here lying. Tyrone, so when she asked you to do a DNA test, did she say that you were the only guy? Did she say there were other guys? What did she tell you?
No, she pretty much said I was the only one at that moment, but you know how this stuff goes.
Okay.
At the back of my head, I was like, okay, if you say so, but I didn't really believe it.
And how long did y'all date? Or was it a one-night stand or whatever? How long was y'all together?
I mean, you know, we were seeing each other for a little while, messed around a few times, but that's about it.
Okay.
Nothing too serious.
Right. So you guys were y'all like committed in a committed relationship or just messing around?
Pretty much just messing around, but it probably would have came to something later on, but it never got to that point.
Okay. Listen, man, anything you want to tell her before I let you go?
Wait, where's she at? Where's she at?
There she is right there.
Hey, listen. I wish you the best, and you change your ways. Because the way it looks right now, you for the streets.
I don't want to speak to him anymore.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. So there have been other guys.
There was only one other guy, and it was right before him, but I'm like...
But when I was asking you if there were any other guys, you were like, no, no, no. So I understand when men come in here, or when Victor's here, he's like adamant. I'm not saying that he's not the baby daddy. I'm just saying that, you know, you were just having fun at that time. And I'm asking you these hard questions because I'm not charging you for this. I didn't, even though this guy's got more money than me, we paid for his DNA test. you might need me if you find out that Victor is not the baby daddy. So if I keep hearing your lies, how am I supposed to help you if you lying to me? You feel me? Now, I ain't trying to like scold you, but I'm just giving you the reality of it. I'm here to help you, but you can't be lying to me.
I know, I'm just so 100% certain that it's him that.
Okay, I mean, let's go ahead. Let's get the DNA test. Let's just find out. Thank you, the love of my life. Let's find out. And you saying you certain?
I'm certain.
You certain?
Certain.
Certain that Victor's a baby daddy?
Yes.
That's a beautiful baby girl right there. All right, moment of truth. When it comes to baby Alice, Victor, you are the baby daddy.
See, I told you, and you keep denying it. Talking about responsibility earlier. Well, here's your responsibility. What are you gonna do now?
99.99999% baby daddy. Say hello to your daughter. Did you bring her here? She's backstage? Did you bring her? So you get a chance to meet her. So what now, dog?
Well, a man takes up to his responsibilities. If that's what it is what it is.
All right. So you guys, I'm sure, do you have any other children?
No.
You don't? Okay. So what's going to happen is that we're going to submit this to the courts, to the county. And obviously they're going to get in touch with you. They're going to look at this footage too, you know, all of this to make sure we, whatever you said, because they look for stuff to, you know, to hang you on a rope with, as y'all would say with the rodeo. So hopefully you telling the truth on everything. They're going to know that you got a lot of money, but it's just one baby, you know. I think what's the going rate in California, like 18%, something like that?
They base it off of a full-time minimum wage.
Full-time minimum wage? Okay, well, that's going to be nothing unless, you know, anything changes with you. I'm sure you have it set up as a corporation and you probably draw a salary from that, yeah. So let me ask you this. Knowing that Victor is the baby daddy, are you going to allow him to see the child? Are you going to play these games that some of females play?
Well, of course. I want my baby to have a dad, and I want him to be involved in her life. I want her to have a father figure in her life. And if he's willing to do that, then I'm willing to let him see her.
Willing to let him see it. See, this is what I'm talking about. You're willing to let him see her.
Well, he wasn't there for the first year because he kept denying it.
But he didn't do a DNA test, and you had Tyrone do the same shit. So my thing is that, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen after this because it's none of my business. You made it my business up until this point, and so did Victor. I appreciate y'all airing this out on the show. But my thing after the fact is that hopefully you guys can be cordial. It seems like he's ready to be cordial with you. You understand that y'all not in a relationship.
No.
You understand that? Maybe it might happen again with the baby. Sometimes sparks do fly and, oh, we have a baby, might as well. Let's make some more, and which I think is beautiful. But, you know, it's going to be ultimately up to you in terms of how you behave for him. You know, not putting these restrictions, crazy stuff. Oh, you got to give me extra money if you want to see the baby. I mean, we've heard it all. Disaster stuff. So all I'm saying is, Uncle D, just hope and pray that you will be fair, you will be sensible, and not be greedy, right? And just do the right thing and try to, you know, just keep the baby in mind that all of this is for her.
Of course.
All right. So did you guys want to go see the baby? You want ready to see the baby? He can
Yes,
see
sir.
the baby right now, obviously, right?
Yes.
Okay, so why don't we do, we're gonna cut the cameras, I'm gonna go, and with y'all, we're gonna have a little reunion back there. All right, see you in the next one.
Wow.